What is up, everyone? It is Alyssa and M, and today I'm going to be talking about the K-pop groups off this page that I plan on collecting. And by that I mean actually collecting right now. Not that there's anything wrong with any of these groups or any of these solos. There's nothing wrong with them at all. There's just a lot that it's insane to collect them all at the same time. Don't get me wrong, I will pick up some here and there while getting other groups I want to collect and prioritize, but it's just a lot. So I'm gonna start off with the groups I plan on collecting and telling you why. Okay, so between Kara, Vix, and Nine Muses, I want to start collecting Vix and Kara first because those groups are really good, and nothing against Nine Muses, I do like them. For me, I just feel like I'd be more passionate about collecting Vix and Kara at the moment. And, I mean, and that's also another disclaimer. I think all the groups here, sorry, I'm trying to find my puppy. Lola. All the groups here have good music, I just want to get the ones that I say first. And when I'm collecting, I'll of course get a few albums here there from the groups I'm not fully collecting at the moment. Because for me, I guess it's like they're high priority to get, but to get every version, I would not be upset if I didn't get every version. That makes more sense. Okay, so, and also between SF9, CLC, and A-Pink, I'll probably collect and get A-Pink first. I do have a CLC album, so I'm not too worried about that. Again, I just want to get all the versions first of certain groups before I focus on other groups. Okay, Baby Monster, between Baby Monster, Teen Top, and TXT, I want to do TXT. Obvious reasons, I really love them. They are so good. Nothing against Baby Monster or Teen Top, they're really good. Hi, Lola. Hi, you want to come say hi again? Yeah, hi. But yeah. And then between Super Junior, Wonder Girls, and IZ*ONE, I'm gonna do IZ*ONE because, hi. Mainly because they have sadly disbanded. Hi, what are you doing? Ah. They're disbanded, same with Wonder Girls, but I wanna do IZ*ONE first. Super Junior, it's not that I don't want to collect all the versions, I do, but some of the albums have so many versions. Same with BTS, but I'll get to them later. They just have so many versions that I'm just like, I'm over it. Okay, now, Cacti, U-Kiss, and Block B. I want to collect Cacti and Block B. Cacti, just because there's only like 2 albums out right now, and the whole situation with Manon, I'm probably mispronouncing her name, but I'm trying. That whole thing, I'm just like, I do worry about it being a lead to possible disbandment or her getting kicked out of the group, but at the same time, I don't know most of what's going on, so I'm not gonna speak on it. I just hope whatever is going on gets resolved, and yeah. Block B, I like the music. The versions are pretty cool. Now, Stacy, Tiara, Sumi. I'm probably just gonna do Stacy and Tiara because Tiara, from what I heard, is either disbanded or inactive, so it should be somewhat easier. And Stacy, I just really like them. And now, Chungha, NCT, and April. I want to do April because, as far as I know, they're either inactive or disbanded, so it should be a little easier to get the albums. Chungha, yeah, I know, me too. I love her, but not high priority. And NCT, they have so many albums and so many subgroups that I'm just a little overwhelmed by getting their albums. I still will. It's just a little overwhelming at the time because there's NCT 127, there's the group compacts, there's NCT Dream, there's Wavy, NCTU. It's just there's a lot, and I'm just like over. Like, not in a bad way, just Jesus. It's insane. And now between B2B, Super M, Pentagon, I'm gonna do all three, because Super M, there's only 2 albums. Yes, there are multiple versions, but there's only 2, so I can complete the discography before I get all the versions, and regardless of if I get all the versions or not, I want to at least collect the discography, and if I can't get all the versions, then at least I'll have the discography. Same with Pentagon, B2B, and fun fact, actually out of those 3 groups, B2B was actually the first one I listened to and thoroughly enjoyed. Like, no joke. And then Pentagon, I know that's a touchy subject since the Hyuna and Dawn thing, and then what's going on now with Hyuna. All I'm gonna say is I don't like how things transpired, but it's not my life, not my marriage, so I'm staying out. It just thoroughly, it sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. And then between Infinite, Shiny, and Dia, I'll probably do Shiny and Dia first. Maybe also Infinite. I might do all 3, but I don't know. These 3 I'm always going back and forth between because I love all the groups. But Infinite, as far as I know, doesn't have multiple versions of their albums. Again, as far as I know. Shiny, it's just a little sad because they also have all the soloists like Taemin, Minho, Anu, and every one of them. So I'm also counting the solos, and they have versions. Same with Shiny themselves. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I know it's gonna be a little hard because they're a second gen group, and also one of the members is sadly gone. I do feel bad. Like, no one should ever have to deal with that. But moving on, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so FX, Samuel, and M Black. I'm probably gonna do Samuel first just because he only has 1 version of all his albums as far as I know, so it should be easy to collect. While FX, I think some of their albums only have 1 version, but others have multiple. Same with In Black. Lola! Lola! What are you doing, you little stinker? But yeah, that's basically it. Okay, then 17, BAP, and VAV. I'm gonna do VAV and 17. Because with 17, it's like I have most of the discography, it's just getting the versions. Like, for 11 Letter, I have both the versions. Boys B, I'm only missing 1 version. And that's how most of it is. I'm only missing a few versions. The only ones that are gonna be hard is Face the Sun, because that thing has 5 versions and I have 1. I'm missing 4. So that's gonna be hard. And VAV, as far as I know, there's only 1 version of each of their albums. But since they are a lesser known group, I am gonna have a hard time finding their albums. Okay, then Girls' Generation, Beast, Ive, and Eric Nam. Probably gonna do Girls' Generation and Ive and Eric Nam. Nothing against Beast, I do like their music, but I love Girls' Generation. They are so good. Same with Ive. And Eric Nam, he's one of the few, like, out of all the soloists I have, he's probably the top one that I really, really enjoy. Like, nothing against the other soloists, I just love Eric Nam's music the most. That's just it. Okay, then Idol, Miss A, Alice, and K Will. I'm probably just gonna do Idol and Miss A but primarily focus on Idol just because I prefer their music. So yeah. And then New Jeans, Girls' Day, Boys Next Door, and Genius. I already know about the whole thing with New Jeans, and I want to get their older music as of right now, but after the whole lawsuit and everything, I'm not sure if I will get their newer album or whatever they have in store, just because of the whole suit. I'll still listen to the music, and I'll at least do that, but I'm not sure if I wanna. Lola, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Lola's farting like crazy. Oh, now you walk to the bedroom. Okay. She just leaves me with her stink. Okay. But yeah, after the whole thing with New Jeans, it's just like, I want to support, but I also want to see how it plays out first. Yeah, I know. I know, Lola. Or are you apologizing for walking away after you fart? Okay. Then I have Islet, Sistar, Luna, Eunice. I'm probably gonna do Sistar and Luna because those groups I really want to do first. Lola, jeez, you come back out here just to. She just came back out here to fart again. Lola. And now you walk. I have an interesting puppy, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. And then G-Friend, IU, Espa, and Maeve. I'm gonna do G-Friend because they have sadly disbanded. I know the subgroup Vivs is going on, and I will get their albums. Sorry if I'm stretching out. My foot fell asleep, and it's really, yeah. But yeah, since they have disbanded, I want to get their albums first. Hi, Trixie. Hi, my other baby came out. Oh, now you came out to torture your sister. You're fine, Trixie. She's by me. Again, that's the main reason I'm gonna click G-Friend is they've disbanded and I want to get their album. And then N-Hyphen, Ali, 101, and Maiden. Probably gonna do N-Hyphen and 101 because this is gonna sound so sad. 101 disbanded, but also this is gonna be so hard to deal with. But most of the N-Hyphen members are Korean, and soon they'll have to do military, which is sad, but that's just how it goes. So yeah. And then Monster X, 21, Winner, and Astro. I'm gonna do Monster X and Astro. Astro, rest in peace, Moonbin. Trixie! I don't know why. But yeah. But yeah, after the whole thing with Moonbin, I feel so bad and I want to get their albums, especially since they are really good. And I know it's been hard for the rest of the members to go live after that. Yeah. Moving on to a happier note, Monster X, them and 17 were actually the two groups that got me into K-pop to begin with. So I want to collect their albums, and yeah. Then GOT7, 4 Minute, Kepler, and Lovelyz. I'm gonna do all except for 4 Minute. Yes, I know 4 Minute disbanded, but again, and I guess this also ties in with 9 Muses. The whole thing with Hyuna is just a little rocky and dicey for me. So it's like I want to support the group, but knowing Hyuna and all that, it's a little dicey. GOT7, I just really love GOT7. Kepler, they went from 9 members to now 6. So I'm afraid something's gonna happen to the group eventually. So I just want to get all the albums that I can. and hopefully every version before. I'm not going to speak into existence, but I'm just saying with how things have gone with the group, I'm afraid something will happen. Lola, can you stop biting my hand? It's too dang early. Yeah, I know. Where did I? And then IOI, Red Velvet, Goo Goo Don, and Oh My Girl. I'm gonna do all of them. And with IOI, I'm only missing one of their albums. They only have 3, and I'm missing one of them. So I just want to get the last one. Same with Goo Goo Don. They have 5 as far as I know. Yeah, you want to look at K-pop albums too? And K-pop groups? With Goo Goo Don, I have 2 out of the 5 albums, and there aren't any other versions, so I want to get those while I can. And then after that, AOA, Card, After School, and Lovelies. I'm probably going to do Card first because as far as I know, their albums only have 1 version of each album, so it should be kind of easier to collect the albums. And plus their music is really good, so. Okay. Blackpink, Big Bang, Crayon Pop, and Nature. Definitely Blackpink because while the solo versions or their solo albums are going to be easy, also their groups are going to be easy just because thanks to YG there aren't many albums that they have. Like, yeah, there's a good amount, but compared to like BTS, 17, GOT7, and those are all big name K-pop groups. Compared to them, Blackpink is very little, which is sad because they are so good. P1 Harmony, Mamamoo, Orange Caramel, and Rainbow. I'm gonna do P1 Harmony just because they're really, really good. Nothing against the rest of the groups, I just prefer P1 Harmony right now. BTS, Wiki Mickey, EXID, Cherry Bullet, Trixie Stomp. I'm gonna do BTS because 1, I have the concert coming up, and 2, I prefer their music out of all of them. EXO, Princeton, Hello Venus, and Princeton V. I'm gonna do EXO and Princeton because I love those groups, and that's basically what it boils down to. And then the last 4, Formus 9, Stellar, Momoland, and Twice. I'm gonna do Twice and Momoland first. Twice because I love the group. Momoland, I do like the group, and they have disbanded, so they should be easier to collect. But yeah, that is it. I'm sorry if the last little bit I rushed, but I just wanted to get through all of them since there was a lot. But yeah, I will talk about more about my collection in a different video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!